Fear of the night is a deeply rooted instinct that has existed in humans for thousands of years, shaped by both evolution and psychological factors. Darkness reduces visibility, making it harder to detect potential threats, which triggers an ancient survival mechanism inherited from our ancestors. Early humans were vulnerable to predators that hunted at night, such as large cats and other nocturnal creatures, forcing them to seek shelter and remain cautious after sunset. This ingrained fear remains within us today, even though modern civilization has eliminated many of these dangers. Our brains are wired to be more alert in the dark because we rely heavily on our sense of sight, and when visibility is reduced, our imagination takes over, often assuming the worst. This is why shadows, creaking sounds, and unseen movements can provoke anxiety and fear, as our minds fill in the blanks with potential threats. The unknown plays a significant role in our fear of the night, as humans naturally fear what they cannot see or understand. When we walk through a dark alley or hear an unexplained noise in the middle of the night, our brains default to assuming danger because we lack the information to confirm safety. This uncertainty fuels anxiety and keeps us on edge. The fear of the dark is also reinforced during childhood, as many children experience nighttime fears, believing that monsters lurk under the bed or in the closet. Over time, most people outgrow these fears, but the underlying unease about the darkness often lingers into adulthood. Cultural and religious beliefs also contribute to our fear of the night. Many myths, legends, and horror stories revolve around nighttime as the period when supernatural beings, ghosts, or malevolent forces are most active. Vampires, werewolves, demons, and other mythical creatures are often associated with the dark, reinforcing the idea that nighttime is when dangers emerge. Movies, books, and folklore have consistently portrayed darkness as a setting for fear and danger, further strengthening our negative associations with the night. Another psychological factor behind our fear of the night is the influence of past experiences and trauma. Someone who has experienced a frightening event at night, such as a burglary, attack, or traumatic dream, may develop a heightened sense of fear in the dark. These experiences can lead to conditions like nyctophobia, an intense fear of darkness, which can cause panic, sleep disturbances, and difficulty functioning at night. The body's natural responses to darkness also contribute to this fear. At night, our brain releases melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep, making us feel more vulnerable and less alert. Additionally, the decrease in external stimuli at night, fewer people outside, less noise, and a calmer environment, can make small disturbances feel more intense and alarming. This heightened sensitivity can make minor sounds, such as the wind blowing or a floor creaking, seem much more significant and threatening than they actually are. Fear of the night also ties into our sense of control. During the day, we feel more in control of our surroundings because we can see and react to potential threats. But at night, we lose that sense of control, making us feel powerless and more susceptible to danger. This feeling is amplified in situations where a person is alone or unfamiliar with their surroundings, such as staying in a dark forest, an unfamiliar hotel room, or walking alone in an empty street at night. The modern world has reduced the dangers of nighttime with artificial lighting, security systems, and technology. Yet our primal instincts still cause unease when faced with darkness. Even in well-lit cities, the association between nighttime and crime rates reinforces fear, as people are often warned to avoid certain areas after dark. This conditioning strengthens the idea that the night is dangerous, even if actual risks are minimal. Despite these fears, many people also find comfort and mystery in the night. For some, nighttime represents peace, introspection, and a break from the chaos of daily life. The stars, The moon and the quiet atmosphere can provide a sense of tranquility and wonder. While the fear of the night is deeply ingrained in human nature, understanding its roots can help us manage and overcome it. By recognizing that much of our fear stems from evolutionary instincts, psychological conditioning, and cultural influences, we can learn to separate real dangers from imagined threats. Overcoming the fear of the night involves exposure, rational thinking, and creating safe environments that allow us to feel secure even in darkness. Whether through science, psychology, or personal experience, understanding why we fear the night helps us navigate it with greater confidence and awareness.